What's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video on the Minecraft survival series. In this episode, we're going to be finally making a start on our beginner base, or our starter base, however you want to call it. So what we need to do, at least for this first episode, is get the layout of the base and where we actually want to locate the base, and then we'll actually start gathering the materials for it. My idea for this, as you can probably hear by the background music, is to sort of transform this world into a medieval village of such, or like a medieval just buildings and that sort of thing. So I have changed the background music for this video and the ones going onwards, and we are going to have a main focus of like building a medieval styled world for this first series at least, and then later on in other series or whatever else we do, it may be different sort of styles like fantasy, that sort of thing, just like the different Minecraft building styles. But as medieval is probably one of the most common ones, and it's the one I'm most comfortable with in regards to building, we will be going for that. So let's begin the episode. Just a few things before we start. The UI is a bit bigger, just because I think it will make it easier to see in the videos, and we have got our shaders on, and I have made a few adjustments to the shader pack itself. So if we come down here, as you can see, the water is now a lot a lot less transparent in such. I think it makes it look a lot nicer. And we've got our sort of water foam on the outside, and then we have got a tiny small world outline. It is hard to see, so what I might do quickly is just increase that. There you go. So if I set it to 2, there you go. As you can see, yeah, you can see it a lot better now. Okay, so with that being said, then let's get into the video. So the first thing I want to do is actually locate an area where we can build this. I don't want to keep it, or I don't want to make it too far from our original bases, just because obviously we have the mob grinder, we have all of our stuff that we need to transport, and we have our beginner farms. Don't get me wrong, we can remake all this stuff, and the mob farm we can redo, but actually find a spawner, so that's fine. I'm just going to run for a bit. Yeah, I'm just going to run for a bit, just see what we can actually find, just in case there is anything nearby that we could build on. Okay, well, I do really like this place with the 3 mountains and sort of the open terrain here. I may do something around here. I'm just not sure exactly where I'd build my starter base. I'm just going to have another quick look to see where I would actually want to locate this thing. Okay, well, my thought is I want to put it where this edge is here, overlooking the mountain. I think if we terraform sort of where roughly in the middle of the screen's going there, if we terraform that outwards and level that off, and then build it overlooking this sort of alleyway here, and then what I could do is I could terraform this at some point and flatten it out. I could build some wheat fields and stuff coming down here, and I could build a village and whatever else around here. So I think this is a good place to start. What I'm going to do is go and terraform it. Again, we may run out of our shovel here, but if we do, I can go repair it. That's not a problem. So I'm going to start terraforming this. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to terraform like this bit here. I'm going to knock it down to about here or so, and I'm just going to sort of make it. It's not going to be straight all the way across. I'm going to keep this sort of like flatness to it, and I'm just going to extend it out a bit so we have a bit more space to work with. So I'm going to start getting rid of all this grass and dirt. Okay, so we've terraformed a few layers off, and I've replaced it with the grass because simple touch. So we've got a few layers off. Again, I don't want to expand it this way just because I don't want it to start overlooking. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull it a bit closer this way. So I'm just going to pull it a few blocks towards this mountainside. Where we're going to do that is, okay, you can probably hardly see it, but this will do for our beginner base. This is where we're going to put it. Again, it isn't going to be massive. It's just going to be a little medieval house with loads of storage and stuff. But I actually wanted to build something nice instead of just living in that cave the whole time. Also, the cave is only just over there, so let's go back and sleep. The village actually looks really nice at night. This is the sort of style I want it to look like, with the different houses layered and stuff, with the lights and everything like that. I have somewhat lost my house though, so I don't know where that's gone. I could probably farm it from where the village is, to be honest. In fact, I'll do one better. I'm just going to sleep at the village. That way we can get back easier. Go to bed over here. Spare bed for me right here. Okay, it's daytime. I'm also going to take that bed with me, just because I don't have to keep on running back and forth. And we barely have any sort of resources at the house anyways. We do have a few though, so I'm going to go back just once and just grab what we have that could be useful. I'm going to leave all the chests and stuff there, to be honest. I'll take our pickaxe with us. Okay, so we have a lot of cobble deep slate. We are going to take a few stacks of that, as well as a few stacks of cobblestone as well, just because of the way I want to build this thing. Again, this is all like miscellaneous, and we can always come back for this sort of stuff. So I'm not actually going to take anything. I'm not going to fill my inventory up with this yet. That's fine regarding building resources. We're just going to take, you know, our resources with us. So probably a couple of stacks of everything. There we go. And then what I also want to do is just take a few chests for me. I don't think I have any more wood, which is fine. We can just go and get some on the way. Yeah, that's fine. So take a look, guys. This is the last look we're going to get of the base, of our first beginner base. Again, Pedro, Lopez and Mario, you'll be coming with me. Okay, so I've just spanned the wheel, and the next name on the wall is going to be, it's Isaac Kit. He did actually comment on the last episode we actually put live on the channel, and he said, you know, that he subbed to the channel, and you know, how to get onto the Wall of Fame basically. And I said, you know, you might be on the next video. It depends on, you know, if it's picked out the wheel. There was actually only 2 comments on the next on the previous video that wasn't Mario as well. So it's between Isaac and another name which I'm not remembering right now. I do apologise. But yeah, Isaac, welcome to the Wall of Legends. Good sir. Let's go back to the build. So again, we're going to take all this stuff over. We have got 4 chests on us. So I'm just going to take that back over now and store all of our building resources. And then what we need to do is find a spruce biome or a spruce forest biome. We also could use some dark oak. So I am going to go on a bit of an adventure and look for some saplings at least. Hopefully get like 30 or, you know, 20 of each. And then we can bring them back to the base. And that way we can... And that way, you know, we can... actually grow our own trees, and we don't have to go adventuring anymore for other trees as well. We've also got a cherry blossom biome right next to us, which is really ideal in case we want to build out of that. And again, in regards to the wheat and sugar cane back there, I mean, if we need to go back and get some, we can. But I am going to build some wheat fields over here as well, so we should have a bit of food for cows and you know, things like that. But yeah, we're not really too bothered about the farms right now. Again, that will come at a later video. As again, right now we have enough food and stuff on us, so we should be absolutely fine for the time being. Again, the main purpose of the next episode or next few episodes is to get this house built and the surrounding areas looking nice, just so that way we can have a actual like nice looking base and we're not living in a cave anymore. So let's go back over. I believe that was our hill over there. Again, not too big like that one. Just a nice, simple little start. And again, at some point, you know, probably before episode 50, I would like to beat the Ender Dragon, just so we can get on our Elytra, and it just makes sort of, you know, getting around the world a lot easier. Because right now, running and, you know, it's just not that fun. But yeah, let's go back over and start putting all our resources in the chest, and then we need to go and get some wood as well. Okay, we're back over here. I know, because I had to use dirt to finish this little platform off. So for now, what we're going to do is just plonk 2 chests here. So I was going to whack everything, especially that, into a chest. That way we know how many resources we have and stuff. There we go. I think I should have brought a boat with me, because swimming isn't as fast as I thought it was. When I've got Depth Strider, makes it a lot better, but I made it to a birch forest, but I don't really want birchwood. However, we are going to take a few saplings. In fact, we'll just take the wood and then let the saplings go naturally. So let's just grab a bit of birchwood here. Grab 4 trees worth. Should be enough. Again, we're not going to be using this block a lot, so just going to wait for the saplings to fall like that. There we go. So we got 2. Should be enough. We'll just wait for a few more though, just in case. At least that way we can get every type of wood in the game. Okay, 3 saplings. That will be enough. Again, I'm not planning to use this wood as much. I don't really like it compared to the other wood in the game. So we're just gonna go. I just think the doors and the trap doors look quite ugly, in my opinion. I like the way the shelves look, but other than that, I don't really like this wood. Okay, we're also just gonna collect a bit of sand whilst we're here. Okay, we've got 3 stacks of sand. That should be plenty enough. Let's go over there. That is spruce wood. That's amazing. We're gonna get this whole forest cut down pretty much. So yeah, I'm gonna chop down all of these trees. So let's cut to me doing that. Okay, that should be enough spruce wood. Let's throw that out. Got 2 stacks of dark oak, which is good because I'm gonna make the doors out of dark oak. I did need it. Okay, I got really excited and I thought this was a spruce wood biome. I don't think it is. I think it's oak. Yeah, so what do you guys think of the water? Do you think it makes it look better? That I can't sort of see really deeply? Or should I... Cause you can see in there, but it's like in the ocean you can't see down, which I really like. I just think it makes it more interesting than being able to see through the water because, I mean, you can't really see through the ocean in real life. There we go. So we have a stack of wood on us, or oak wood at least. Now, again, the last one, I don't really care about acacia wood. I don't really need that. I don't really want it. But what we do need, and what I'm not finding, is spruce. We definitely need spruce, especially for the medieval style build I'm going for. I do really want it. So it may take a while. It may not, because I think I just saw that oak. That may be oak again. It's oak. You can tell for the edges. I will say again, before this series, I did play Minecraft a bit, just slightly. But before then, I've never really played it. Well, I have played it, of course, but I haven't played it in the last like 6-7 years or so. I will say the tree generation has gotten a lot better, and that's not just because of shaders. I mean, look at that tree. Back in the day, you wouldn't get that type of tree. You would get that type of tree in front of us, or something along those lines. We found a big plains biome, which isn't really what I wanted to see. Again, in later seasons of the series, either seasons or after this first sort of season's over, I may do like a 100-day series instead. Of course, it would mean that the actual survival videos would be out, 3-4 times a week. It would just mean that we do like a 100 days episode, maybe like once a month, something similar to that. Or we do like a 100 days series, and then we could do just some other, random videos like building, learning to do redstone, that sort of thing. That is an idea I had across my mind. Again, on episode 1, I said I don't want to do that type of video, but I think we can make it a bit more interesting, and I think we could, fill it with a lot more content. And then again, we can use replay mod and stuff to time-lapse builds and everything. But for this survival series, this one we're doing now, I want to keep it very sort of, in a sense, like boots to the ground, like like back to basics almost. So that's why we're not using replay mod. That's why we're not doing sort of any sort of fancy cuts or anything. I just want to keep it very, old school styled, let's play. And I think, I think people are enjoying the videos. I think that so far people have been liking them and enjoying them. And I've got quite a few comments saying that the content is quite good, and people are enjoying it, which really just make me happy because again, I set out on the goal to, of course, grow the channel, not in a sense of monetary or anything like that, because again, this channel is not monetized. It is nowhere near being monetized, and again, that's completely fine. I work a full-time job. I do these videos after work or before work. Again, with the sole purpose to make entertaining content for everyone, and just to again give people an escape, and for them to watch these videos and not have to think about the real world for 10-15 minutes, whatever it may be. And again, with the comments I've been receiving so far, that is what people seem to be doing, and watching the content and enjoying it, which again means a lot, really. It means more than any amount of money, you know, the channel could ever make. So yeah, it just means a lot, guys. And again, I really do appreciate the support. And again, if you are sat here and you're watching this video and you are liking it so far, then please be sure, again, to hit that subscribe button and like the video. Again, not in the purpose of monetary, it's just in the purpose of, if you do that, YouTube will recommend these videos to more people, and more people will get the same amount of enjoyment out of them as you have. Again, if you are enjoying them. If you're not and you're thinking, this guy's just boring, then that's absolutely fine. But again, I digress. Let's carry on and look for some spruce wood. That's just me rambling on, you know, mindlessly looking for spruce. Okay, so we've hit another birch forest, which isn't ideal. I do fear that I'm about 3,000 blocks away from my house at this point, which means getting back there is going to be a very, very fun task. Hopefully, I'm not that far, but you know, probably am. So that might be that might have to be an off-camera, you know, walking trip. But I mean, this would be great if I wanted spruce wood, but unfortunately, I don't need it. So hopefully, we can find some. Okay, finally, I think I may have found some spruce wood up on the snowy hills. The only problem is we need to get over there. So, one way to do that. Hey, I finally made it up. And the spruce is over here. I'm hoping this is spruce. It should be. Let's go and have a look. Yes, yes. Oh, careful of any powder snow. Yes, finally. We're going to wait for saplings to fall. Okay, so we have 12 saplings. That's enough for 3 big trees. What we're going to do is throw out all the junk we don't need. So as you can see, we've got like a stack and a half of spruce and 12 saplings. So that should be plenty, again, because we can just keep on replanting the trees. I will take just a few more as they drop, though. Okay, guys, so that is going to do it for this episode. Again, we have most of the resources we now need. We have the dark oak, we have the sand, we have the different wood types. Again, we don't need the snow. We are going to need a bit more spruce, but again, what I can do is I can just replant the saplings and we can just get the wood from there. In the next episode, what we're going to do is make a start on actually building the house. But today was good progress. We made quite a lot of progress. Again, we terraformed our hill that we want to put a house on, and we came and got the resources and planned out everything that we wanted to do. So hopefully you guys did enjoy. Drop a like onto the video. That would mean a lot. It means, or it shows YouTube that this video should be recommended to more people. And as always, guys, if you did enjoy the video, again, if you could please subscribe. It's something like 95% of people aren't subbed to the channel. But yeah, if you could please subscribe if you are enjoying the videos and you never want to miss another video, then subscribe. And again, hit that notification bell to never miss a video. And yeah, so I will see you guys in the next video. That's a few more saplings there. But yeah, I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you for watching and goodbye.